My friends, hope you're well. Thanks for being here. It's Brian. So you have this dream in your mind of what you would be doing every day that would be you in all your authenticity. You'd be excited about it, and it'd be far different from this place where you are now, which is it's like you're feeling like you're not being you, like you're in a place that lacks creativity and energy. And you've been calculating in your mind, all right, here's the next steps I need to take, and here's would be the second and third steps after that. And here's how this path would evolve. But the challenge is it's actually what you're thinking about there constantly, about moving down that path that's keeping you from doing it. Because the challenge that we have as humans in our human mind is that we try to be analytical about everything. So what you're trying to do is put yourself in a place of the known in something that is unknown. So you sit in this place now every day where you're comfortable and you know everything that's going on. So you want that same type of knowledge about everything that's going to happen in this path of moving to your ideal life. And this is what I did. I was in the corporate world for 16 years and I really wanted to move out to running my own company. And so I iterated in my brain and ran all these scenarios and said, what would be the next step and the next step after that? But look, when you go out and chase this dream that you have for yourself, there's no way to predict everything that would happen. Trying to predict all that without actually being in the action is not a good use of time, because the actually being in the action and moving down that path is going to give you the answers that you need. Not only is it going to give you the answers that you need, it's also going to give you this sense of excitement and energy that you're looking for. So what you've been doing in this brain iteration is keeping yourself from taking action. And in the action are the real answers. So we have to start thinking about how we actually take a step forward in just a messy way. This is just a messy process. Instead of trying to analyze it and make it clean and thoughtful, make it messy. Just move into this action. Be comfortable with being clunky and not feeling like you're doing anything. Because you've done this before in the past. You've gone through processes where you've learned things. And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't a work of art from the very beginning. But over time, through this creation of repetition, you learned and you got better. And you moved into a place where you had some true skill in this thing. You might have even become an expert and it became automatic. We're all in the same place in this place of the unknown, in that we're going to learn and it's going to be hard, but that is the best part of the process, is pushing in to an area that you're truly excited about and learning. And it's the part you'll look back on when you're successful, which you will be, where you had the most. And it's actually the part that will make you want to do it again. The process of learning and feeling like, oh, you didn't do something well one day, but the next day you got a little bit better at it. And part of this is just following our gut and intuition a little bit more. You know, we tend to lean on this human side of ourselves and this brain side, when the reason that you want to be moving down this path anyway, this path of excitement, is because your gut and intuition is calling you to do that. And there's no real analytical component to that, right? It's less of a brain thing. It's more like something deep inside of you from a place that's bigger than you is calling you to walk down this path of your greatest excitement. So we have to just trust that. Do a little bit of work on the front end, but once you get to a place where you think you're ready to move, it's time to move. And go with your gut and intuition and let the path unfold before you. Again, this is where all of the true answers lie, where you'll get the real information, where you'll figure out what you're good at and what you're not good at. And the path that you originally thought you would take in this is going to be completely different. It's always completely different than what you can predict. So at some point, there's no need to try to predict anymore. Move on your gut and intuition. Trust that there's something greater at work that planted that vision in you. And move with that vision, knowing that you'll be supported in every way. Because if you move in your state of highest energy and highest excitement, the resonance there, the vibration of that will attract everything you need to be successful. I wish you the best of luck in this. I've been there before. I know you can do it. This is a beautiful path of learning, engagement, excitement, true passion for you. I'll talk to you soon.